Welcome to the Resiliency Room.
I was just sitting here like mindlessly scrolling on TikTok and, forgot. So
That's your first mistake, TikTok.
I know. I know. I only have it for professional purposes.
Yeah, I was asked actually a couple weeks ago, someone asked me if I have personal social media. And I thought about it, and it's only the Facebook because I need the Facebook personal to have all the business related stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I don't have a personal Facebook. And the person turned around to me after asking that question. They were like, so what do you do? I was like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, after work, what do you do? I'm like, I live life. I'm like, I was so
Right.
confused, right? But they're so shocked. They're like, oh, when I go home, I have to post on here. I was like, no. I'm like, what you're posting about is actually what I'm living,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
It's one, I say that like I'm not really big into social media. I say
Hmm.
this, but I have most of them, right? However, like I'll go through periods where I'll get on and I'll post certain things like I'll for Facebook like I'll post reels on my business pages and just little things to like get it like get noticed or get
Yeah.
increase my visibility. I don't know why I couldn't think of words. But I'm so inconsistent that like I know you've noticed I'll post one day and then I won't post for like a week on certain things and I'm like I don't know. It's annoying because like I know it's a part of marketing. Like I have to put things out for people to engage with, but I just to be like that, like, oh, gotta go home and post, blah blah blah. I'm like,
They show me some of the pictures. They're taking pictures of inside of their house.
oh,
So they're not posting events or
hmm,
it's literally I'm coming home and I'm posting that I'm drinking this Gatorade.
oh,
My dog or you have a newborn in the household. He's walking around in his diaper. I'm just gonna take random. You know what I mean? It's just it was a strange conversation because I agree with you that you want to develop some consistency. And from my side, looking at your stuff, it
mm-hmm.
comes up for me every day. Like I should
Okay.
be actually checking the dates because I didn't even realize that you go like a whole week without posting. I guess once you start interacting with the content enough, it'll just show it to you when
Oh,
you're on,
yeah, that makes sense.
right?
Well,
That's what I'm thinking.
yeah, especially like TikTok. Now, I'll go on a lot of times and I'll schedule out a week's worth of stuff, reels and stuff, and then I'll forget. So it'll be like a week, a post a day for a week, and then like nothing. And I'm like, oh, like if I schedule things out for marketing purposes, it's pretty consistent. But if I'm not scheduling stuff out, you might not see anything for a while.
Yeah, I used to do every day. I'm trying to do like every other day.
Really?
Trying to do every other day just because I just found it to be tough. Like if I didn't go live, I don't think I
Mm,
would have content to post every day. Like I look at my TikTok and it's like every other day. I
right.
don't post Saturday and Sundays. But yeah, it was just an interesting conversation.
Yeah, my I'll go in my one of my daughter's rooms or like in the den or something, and they're watching people on YouTube. And these people are just, get ready with me is like the popular thing they watch. And I'm like, it's just a random girl putting on makeup. But they'll have it like they'll be on their phone and this is playing in the background, get ready with me. And I'm like, two things that are weird about this. One, you're not even watching it. But but two is that it's a random person. Like you don't know this person. I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like to post to get ready with me, I would need to be someone that like people watch on a regular basis and they just want to see my routine or something. I'm like, are these like relevant people or are they just pretty girls putting on makeup. Like, I don't know. It's
People will watch pretty girls get ready in the morning.
yes.
There's no formula, there's no, scientific I actually, years ago, I thought about doing that. I was like, what if I did a get ready with me? But the thing is then I'm not the person to be like shirtless or in a tank top, like, you know what I mean? Like doing
Right.
that.
Right.
But I've seen some of those lives where the girl was in her pajamas. She's like, get ready with me.
Hmm.
And I'm looking at this and I'm like, there's no way your everyday pajamas fits like that
Oh, right.
in
Right.
those areas. I'm just
Right.
like, it's just like, well, let me look at the view count. Oh yeah, 1,300 people watching. I'm like, I wonder how many of them are actual watching for educational purposes. There's not
Right.
guys screen recording or, as they say, gooning to it. It's nuts.
Right. Yeah. And like it is unrealistic, to be honest, because there's me and three girls in my home. Well, they don't all live at home now, but growing up, there was
Mhm.
four females in one home. Or maybe one of us once in a while wore a matching pajama set, and that's like the kids, or as teenagers, I have one, she's really girly. So she has a couple cute little shirt and shorts night sets, right? But we really sleep in like tank tops and shorts. None of us are like spending money on clothes, especially when I wasn't married. Like I'm not spending on money on cute sets for myself to see. That's stupid. And
But for the
even
whole internet,
and even married, like, you buy a little bit different things than like short sets. But anyway, um,
they
but it's
would
like
watch that.
they would, yeah,
The
yeah,
shorts,
yeah,
they would absolutely watch that. And it's the get ready with me lives. Like, when you think about it, it is kind of silly. But then when you realize it's so low effort,
yeah,
you
that's
put up a
true.
camera with a tripod that can follow your motion now, and you just do what you would normally would do in the morning.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, my get ready with me will be super quick because I like, which I guess could be a good thing or a bad thing, because you wouldn't have to like sit down and really focus on mine because my husband and I are so opposite. He's the one in
Mhm.
the bathroom for 2 hours, and I'm like, give me a good 15 minutes because I do what I need to do at night. I don't like to go to bed without like, I have to shower. And that's a whole nother conversation because some people are like, no, I need to shower first thing in the morning.
Mhm.
But then you like sleep on yesterday. So I need to shower tonight and then wake up, clean. So I get up in the morning and I don't really wear makeup. I might throw on some mascara. I'm so low maintenance. My get ready with me would be like 15 minutes long. I'm gonna mouthwash, floss, yeah. And then I'm just gonna throw on my clothes that I have out the night before, and I'm gonna start my day. Like, I don't know. Mine would be
It's
pretty boring.
interesting. I wonder then if it switches for men and women when they get married. Because my get ready routine is
Mhm.
longer
Mhm.
now, right? But I
Really?
remember when I remember when I was dating, it'd be like, are you ready yet? Like, what's going on, right? You
Uh-huh.
tell them to meet you at be ready by 6 p.m., but the reservation's not until like 7 or 8 because they need that time, right? But yeah, I'm looking at it. If I were to do get ready, it would be waking up in the morning. Let's say from outside of the bedroom to the kitchen and right before the shower, if I'm going to shower in the morning, right? I can probably do like about 30 to 45 minutes just on that.
See, that's my husband. But
Yeah.
maybe it's age too, because I feel like when I was younger, right, and I was like dating or whatever, like I'm putting on a little bit of makeup. I've never been a big makeup person.
Hmm.
And two of my daughters are like that too. One doesn't wear makeup. One might throw on something on her eyes, and the other one is like, I've got to be a pretty princess every day, which is fine. But when I was younger, maybe, I don't
Mm.
know. Maybe it's an age thing too.
Yeah, maybe it switches like women when they're
Yeah.
younger,
We
but
like put
once,
more effort in, but when we're older,
yeah.
it's kind of like, okay, well, look, this is how I look. And like I
This is
don't
doing
know,
nothing for the stereotypes that women give up once they get into a relationship.
but
This
you
is
know
doing
what?
nothing.
But I still, this is another thing too. I know this is common in women because I've seen other women say this. I can make myself cute and go out and not really be bothered. But let me go out with low minimal effort, sweatpants and a t-shirt or something, go to the grocery store and I'm hit on by like three people. And it's like, what? So
It's the sweatpants. Sweatpants have become sexy in 2026. Like I had a pair of gray sweatpants. I don't even know where they are. It probably got burned.
okay, well, gray sweatpants is a whole nother topic. Okay, so
I don't know where they are. You know, there's only one other person that could have taken it, right? So it
point
probably got
proven.
burned. Yeah, it's like, where are these? Are they used to like, dust off the furniture or something at this point?
Yeah, because they're not for outside wear. I'll tell you that much.
No. And that's what I learned. I learned that actually when I used to have Instagram and I used to post gym clips.
hmm
And then with the girl that I was dating, it was like this argument. So what I had to do is I had to get like a shirt. Because it was only sweatpants I had because the one she bought was she bought one that was tight, so it
Uh,
made it even worse, right?
right.
So whatever. So we threw those out. So I would get a shirt and I would hang the shirt like a towel in the front of my pants when I was working out. That
Really?
was the
Hmm.
compromise, which was fine because sometimes when you're at the gym and you're going in layered, you want to take off a layer or two and you only could take off
Right.
so many, right? So instead of throwing it on the floor, I just hung it there and that was the compromise until I was like, you know what, I don't want to hear it anymore. So I just bought like gray and navy blue, very dark colors. But I just think that sweatpants for men and women, it's always been, at least for me growing up, it's always been that thing where if you see a girl in like, let's say a pair of Jordans,
hmm
sweatpants, and oh my God, I'm dating myself. What's that? Is it like a sports bra or halter top, whatever it's called? That
Blame
top
it
where
on
it's like
Aaliyah. Just blame
that
it on
look. Yeah,
Aaliyah.
exactly. That look. That look. That's the look that a lot of people fell in love with,
Uh-huh.
and that's
Uh-huh.
why I can see when girls go out there because from a guy's perspective, a girl that goes to the grocery store in heels and is done up, we look at that as high maintenance or expensive.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
some of us will
Hmm.
just we're like, okay, we can't compete, right? Because she's probably wants $200. I can afford $200 dinners, everyone. Let me preface that I can, but but
Just
some
for
people
the
may think
record.
that. Just
I
for the
can, but I
record,
don't
like, oh my
want
God,
to.
he's in a relationship. Tyler takes it to McDonald's. I don't want to, run a budget, but yeah, I just think people look at that expensive, right?
That's
Especially someone
that's a
like,
good
from
point.
what I know about you, like you'd go out there and you'd have the attitude on your face. So the attitude on your face, the heels, the blazer, it's like if you're gonna approach me,
Yeah. You better come correct and come for a reason. Yes.
there you go, there you go. But Ray in sweatpants, like, okay, you know what? I work at the local Starbucks. I can, shoot
She's a
my
little
shot.
she's a little more laid back today. We can,
There you go. Until they see you the next day. Are you the same girl
right.
from? Yes, I am. Yes, I
Yes.
am.
I've actually had that happen before. I've gotten a look like you look familiar. Yes, it's me. First of all, who else here is 6 foot tall? First of all.
That's
and,
true. You're a tall girl.
and I have a very specific shape. It's me. It's not going to be anyone else in Salisbury. Trust me.
It's me. Hi, on the phone. Yeah. It's me. It's me walking in your dreams. It's me walking in reality. It's me, okay?
Speaking of
Jeez, man.
men, this is not a man bashing session, I swear. But I want to tell you this story because we're
Mhm.
kind of relatively on the topic of men and like some men. Okay, let me clarify. Some men,
It's all men. All men do this. No, I'm joking. Some men.
Men and audacity. So I have a friend who I've known for many, many, many years, female friend. We went to school together. We were friends since like middle school or something, maybe elementary, probably middle school. So anyway, um, her and her boyfriend, she's my age, her younger. Younger as in like damn near one of my kids' ages, okay? Came to
How young? How young is it? Oh, a couple years younger, or like a lot of years younger? Are they
like
the same generation? Let's do that without exposing them.
no. Like
Oh, okay,
they're like
okay.
late 20s.
No, I'm really interested. Let's go.
Yeah, they're like
Okay.
late 20s. She likes them young. So
Hmm.
so they come to
I
Thanksgiving and
like them
Christmas.
young.
She likes them young.
Yeah.
Gosh. Okay. I can't laugh too much. I'm still getting over a cold and like it triggers me. Um
Yeah, but she likes them young, but at least they're over 21.
yes,
Is that
they're
fair?
of age.
Okay.
Like she likes
Yeah,
them of
let's
age.
preface that, guys. She's not, you know,
Not like
Epstein
insert
Island.
name here
Yeah,
young, you know.
yeah. She's not on the list. We get
She's
it.
not on the list. No, 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 no.
Okay.
But so they come to Thanksgiving and Christmas at my house year before last. Um, I was kind of like their relationship mediator because they had some issues, you know. First of all, the age gap created some issues. So I was like their relationship mediator. Okay. So I've only like hung out with this guy with her and at my house with everyone else. Mind you, year before last. So they broke up. She called me one day. The police are at the place, and you know
Oh
they're like I'm
my.
talking to both of them. Like first of all, you both need to get your shit together because you're both being stupid. Just break up. Like this was my advice as their relationship mediator because it's not working, and sometimes we just have to end things when they're not working. I know why they're not working, and y'all don't need to proceed with that. So
Fair
they go
enough.
their separate ways. And so randomly, I'm not friends with them on Facebook. I was, but I'm not. So I randomly get a message the other day, and this, the male in the relationship is like, "Hey, what are you doing? I've been thinking about you." My
Uh-oh.
response, I said, "Why?" He says, "Oh, like me and her broke up, so I can think about you," or something like that. And I'm like, "No." So he's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Can I help you with something? Like, is there something you need from me?
Oh, there's something he needs, all right.
Is there
And is this something
something
you
I
help
can
him
help
with?
you with that I'm willing to help you with? You know, like that I'm
As
willing
long
to
as it's
help
not
you
unwilling. Yeah, there
with."
you go.
Right. So I just block him. I'm like, I know where you're going with this, whatever. So then I get a text message making comments about my shape. And I'm like, who is this? I don't have the number saved. I know who it is, like by correlation, but I'm just gonna fuck with you for a minute. And I'm like, who is this? He says, "Oh, I bet if I had your Cash App, you'd know who it was." And I blocked him on my phone because I'm like, well, first of all. And then I was like, I mean, would it be petty to, okay, go ahead and send me some money? And then my daughter was like, you should have let him send you money and then block him. And my husband was like, yeah, you should have.
Oh my goodness. Oh
And I
my
was like,
goodness. The whole it's a
no.
whole family's in on it. This is a devil family right here.
I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not. But the audacity, right? Like, my question is, what about me makes you think that that's okay? Or is it just like because I was nice to you? So you think that like you can push boundaries? Like you were at my home with my husband. This is not the first time this has happened in my life, not in this relationship, but it happened before in another relationship. Someone who I was like, been friends with them forever. They're at my house where my husband at the time lives here, actively in the same house, and we're hanging out, and they're like trying to make a move. And I'm like, what? 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 Like, what about this makes you think that that's okay? Like, is it me? I'm the common denominator, but I swear,
Uh-oh.
like, I'm not putting myself out there like that. I'm I'm just
No, no.
nice. Like,
And that's part of the issue, right? Like from from like a man's perspective, from the men that I know or used to know that did this, because it's not something that I knowingly did. Um, because I'm gonna say this. Because someone will always respond to it,
Mm,
regardless of the success rate. Right? The success rate is probably like what 20% of the time it actually works.
yeah,
Because there's still enough people, women in this case, that's going to married women that's going to respond to it. Men in general never stop. It's
that's
like
true.
it's like it's
Yeah,
like dick pics, right?
yeah,
There's a group of women that will respond positively to it. Although they're the minority, with the majority is like, ew, let me send it to my friends, we can laugh at you because it's 2 inches.
yes,
Right? Versus there's some girls like, ooh, send me more. And then they'll hook up and then whatever. But when it comes to shooting your shot, I think just some men are shameless.
yeah,
Um, and some men will mistaken kindness for the opportunity to do so, especially if the woman is attractive, especially physically, like the body type and everything.
yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a specific situation where there was someone who's married. Everyone knew, and she contacted me on social media similar to this, but I don't know her outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
And she started sending pictures of herself topless and whatever. And I was like, what is this? Because her and I don't have that relationship, right?
Right.
And she was like, oh, we have to give into our sensual side and all this stuff. So I was like, this is kind of odd. So I was like, hey, did you mean to send these to me? Because I'm so naive and silly at this point, right?
Right.
She's like, yeah, she didn't like it. You didn't like it? I was like, well, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Because I always thought this, right? But her job, oddly enough, to add a little bit of humor to it, she's a professional cuddler. She gets
Oh,
paid to cuddle with you.
okay.
So I think I triggered this because when she told me about that job, I was like, who's your primary client? And she's like, men. So I was like, so do men ever get an erection when you're doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I'm thinking
That's
from
a
a man's
valid question
perspective,
though.
right?
Yeah.
Because remember, she's married.
Yeah.
So she's like, sometimes, but then we'll tell them to move to the side, I'll go behind them or something else. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking, that's not going to help it at all. I'm like, you're right. I'm like, you're in the bed with them. This person is aroused. Now you're going to go from facing them to behind them.
Right.
And you know me, I'm thinking where your hands are, right? Because you know, when you lay behind someone, your hands are usually right.
Yeah.
So, and I shared that because certain questions and behaviors from me probably led up to her being comfortable enough to send those pictures
Mm,
because of the conversation prior.
yeah.
So sometimes it's that, sometimes it's
Hmm.
unknowingly, but when you look back, you're like, okay, since we were talking about spending her job and spending time in a bedroom, maybe she thought it was comfortable enough to send those because she was in bed and she was alluding to that. So maybe it's
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, I'm nice to women too, but like women don't, you know
Are
what
they
I
gay?
mean? Like I'm nice to everybody. Gay women, straight women, like I don't
No, but that's the thing, right? It's like, you know, it's such an interesting argument. People's like, well, it's like me saying that, well, I'm nice to men too, but are they gay men? Like you don't know.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what
Like,
I mean?
okay, because
Like it's
like the
obvious that this
women,
person, yeah, it was heterosexual, but the person you're nice to. And to be honest with you, it could be that you see it more in men than women,
yeah,
right? Like I've been flirted with by men, but I didn't catch until after the fact. But
yeah,
where when it's women, I catch it in the moment,
that's a fair observation. Yeah, that makes sense.
right? So, you know, it could be a combination of both things, but I do find sometimes a conversation or behavior can crack open that door and the person will burst through, okay, this is my opportunity, right? And you're like, wait a minute, where's this coming from? This means nothing.
Yeah,
But, you know,
yeah,
it's strange. And he probably seems like the type to do those things anyways.
yeah,
There you go. So it's not
yeah,
even, you know, if it's you on Monday, then Susie on Tuesday, then Teresa on Wednesday, you know, he's just going down. It's true, just going down the list. There's someone I used to be friends with. He used to have these phone numbers of girls. He went on like Tinder dates and all these online dating apps, right? And sometimes when he's like bored or lonely, he'll just go through his phone and messaging people and see who bites.
Yeah.
So, maybe it was something like that. It's like, okay, I've reached the R's because up until, A to Q doesn't work right now. So you never know.
I mean, I have people like there's people, men specifically, that will compliment me and say, have a nice day and keep moving. And I love it. Ironically, recently there's someone who lives here and I see him all over. He's homeless and I see him a lot all over in like this one specific area. And he is one of the people. He stood out to me because he complimented me, said, have a great day, and kept it moving. And I love when people do that, like because I will compliment people and then keep it moving. And I love when people can compliment each other and just go on about their day. Like it's just a nice gesture. Well, come to find out, he just murdered someone recently. So, which is not funny, but it's like, oh, shit.
Attractive people do bad things too.
I know, but it feels kind of close. I was like, ugh, what if I hadn't have been so nice that day, Would I still be here? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
I
use
know if I was a
it.
little bit nicer, would it have been me?
That's right. If I lingered around a little bit, would I still be here? But I was telling my daughters because they've seen him too, and I'm like, this is why it pays to be nice to people because sometimes you don't get murdered.
I I agree with you. Like I try to be as nice as possible, and I see nothing wrong with giving compliments. But you're right. Like
Yeah.
some people will take it to another level or take it as an invitation. But I try to do it in stride. You know how like
Hmm.
some people will stop and compliment. Like I'm walking by,
Yes.
oh, look nice today, and I just keep going. I
Just
may even
keep
start walking a
walking.
little bit faster. A light jog.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I do that too.
You never know. You never know. Like there's times where I had this thing where I would go to the gym and I was trying to meet people and I like take pictures with them. It was like me thinking I'm a celebrity when I'm really not. And I was posting like all these pictures of men and women that I'll just take with randomly in the gym. And I was surprised how many people would agree, right? Because essentially it's a stranger asking you it's a stranger that you've seen around because it's a gym that's asking you to take a pictures with them, right? So I was
Right.
surprised how many people would agree.
Yeah.
So at the gym is usually like people who are fit, so they're attractive and things like that. So one thing I found is that sometimes people will try to shoot their shot during that, right? So like, hey, you took a picture, you want to follow each other, and you think there's nothing of it, right? But when you follow each other on
Right.
social media, then the
Hmm.
DMs come and things like that. And it got to the point where someone asked me to work with them consistently. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So, we exchange numbers. I didn't think anything of it because I'm thinking strictly gym. So we meet up there, we'll go there, and then it's like, it was kind of awkward now because I'm here because of you, not because of you know what I mean? Not because of
Right.
the gym anymore.
Right.
So I'm like, is this a date? We're working together, recording content together. So on this, like when you're there, you don't think anything of it, right? But
Right.
when you see two people, a man and a woman, working out together, posting content together, what do you think? That they're in a relationship?
I mean, I
People would
wouldn't,
assume that, right?
but yeah, I think that'd be the common assumption. Yeah.
Yeah. So after a while, I was like, okay, let me just stick to just taking the pictures and, you never know. But it turns out she actually had OnlyFans.
Oh, interesting. So were there more
Yeah.
pictures later or?
Well, my concern was, am I in the video for the OnlyFans content now? Right? Oh, do you guys, here's our workout routine. Do you guys want to see more of us together? My
Right.
mind was working all these crazy ways, right? She could come and say, hey, Trey, people will give us $1,000 if we do this together. And, that's what I'm thinking. She didn't say this, but that's where my
Right.
mind is going, right? I was just like, oh, I'm at an OnlyFans. I'm like, you guys are real. I can touch you guys and, because I don't know anyone that does that. I wouldn't,
I don't know anyone personally that I know that does it. Yeah.
yeah. So this was the first, right? I was like, oh, you guys are real people. You have elbows and eyes and noses. like the rest of us. So it was definitely interesting.